Hello, Aries. Welcome to the channel. I'm happy to have you, whether you're new or you're returning back. I very much am looking forward to doing your tarot card reading for you, Aries, and naturally, I hope you're looking forward to it too. Hope you get out of the reading what it is that you came for and then some. And Aries, just know too that this is going to be a vast reading, so it applies if you have a sun, moon, or ascendant in Aries, or you can always apply this tarot card reading to wherever you have Aries in your birth chart as well. And this reading, Aries, is going to be for the week of November 22nd through November 28th of 2021. We're just in your fellow fire sign season of Sagittarius. So some of you or a lot of you probably enjoy that as well. And I'm going to be doing the Tree of Life spread for all of you this week, which is 10 cards. And since it's a vast reading, Aries, too, just a friendly reminder, just to remember to claim what clicks from the reading. Take what resonates, and anything that's confusing or you're just like, Jade, I have no clue what you're talking about, just probably not the message for you. Or maybe you're not feeling in your Aries sign. Like if Aries is your sun sign, maybe you're feeling more in your emotions in your moon sign, etc., etc. But I know the majority of you already know those things. So I pre-shuffled. I'm going to do 3 more shuffles, cut the deck in 3, and then we're going to get going on your reading, Aries. So thanks again for being here. I appreciate all of you. And I want to thank all of you too, obviously, for subscribing to the channel, liking, sharing, and of course for commenting. I very much appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, Aries, go on and subscribe. That would be amazing if you did, but here's to a great reading any which way. So let's do those shuffles for you, Aries, and we'll see what's happening for you this week. All right, using the Herbal Tarot deck this week as well. It's been a minute since I've used these cards on the channel. I like them a lot, though. All the tarot decks have their own little individual personalities, very much so. All right, Aries, so let's get going. Cards are ready for you here. So first card we need for you is what's going on at present. So let's see the present theme for you. What is it? Okay, so weird. I saw this when I was pre-shuffling for you, and lo and behold, here it is. You got the Temperance card, Jupiter energy, Sagittarian energy, and we're in Sagittarius season. How fitting. And this is a major arcana card here, Aries. So when the major arcana show up, it's like a universal moment. It's a major moment. The Temperance card is all about the alchemy here. This is all about moderation, moderating. And you're doing a good job of that. It's balancing too. It's very harmonious, peaceful energy. It's balancing the ego and the emotions here. And it's very much practicing your patience here as well. And the universe is also helping support you in doing that. And it's finding the middle path, finding your Zen zone. And for some of you, maybe it's been a more quiet, meditative time here. But just because it's being quiet and meditative, it's not a time for inaction. It is also a time for inaction. It's really kind of diving in, like diving deep, and then putting something to work like that you found on the inside here. It's very nice. And again, it's a little bit more peaceful, more serene. Now let's see what your responsibilities are with this. So what are your responsibilities with this Temperance card? Definitely balancing here, because you have the 3 of Cups that is in that's in like kind of well, it's not inverted, but it's crossing you here. This is your responsibility. I feel as if somebody moderating, like they're dating. Somebody's like dating around here, and I mean, to each their own. Could have a couple of different relations going on here, something like that. Some different relationships. Others of you getting moderating on your drinking, possibly overspending, overindulging in some way. And for somebody here, there is some sort of like third-party presence that is involved. And but it's doing a good job of that, but it's continuing to moderate and remembering to balance and not letting things kind of get overindulgent here. And that could be, again, like food, drink, people here as well. And others of you too I'm sensing for somebody here, it's like you're trying to moderate something or be like the moderator within your friend circle here as well. Like you're kind of like the go-between, or you're kind of the one, not exactly like in the middle, but kind of in the middle, but just trying to like, maybe there's 2 friends within a friend group kind of arguing arguing here as well, or not getting along, seeing eye to eye. Now we're going to go to your difficulties and limits. So we're going to head on over there next. That's the next card we need for you. Difficulties and limits for the Aries. Something is unstable. There could be somebody here that is dealing with a mother figure here as well, an unstable mother in their life, or a friend here. It could be I'm getting for somebody here like a group of girlfriends here as well. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reversal, this is not a very prosperous time. It's not an abundant time. There's more work that needs to be done. There's planting that needs to be done. And I am picking up for somebody here, there possibly is maybe some kind of veering into infidelity, cheating, and it's kind of like veering the lines of that as well. Like lines are maybe getting blurred here a little bit for somebody. And the Queen of Pentacles in reversal too is like more work needs to be done. It's like when you go to the Queen of Pentacles and she's reversal, it's like come back later. There's work that needs to be done. Getting your hands dirty here as well. And others of you too worried about your money, worried about not being in the best financial spot right now here as well. And others of you too, again, a mother figure here, working out some sort of relationship with a mother figure. So let's see what your help and support is in all of this, Aries. But you're doing your best again to moderate and going within, and then I'm sensing for somebody dealing with a mother figure here. It's like going within and maybe figuring out why you're not getting along, and it could be kind of diving into your feelings here. So there's delays that are happening here because you have the Medicine Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune in reversal. There's unfinished business here that needs tending to. Something from your past here as well. Somebody or something from your past that needs to be tended to. Possibly for somebody here, a situation from the past where you were cheated on or not treated very well here as well. And I am picking up that somebody cut off communication, whether that be you or somebody else. It could be an air energy as well. But Jupiter is very, very strong in your reading here, Aries. So it's all in divine timing. And, the medicine wheel is always spinning. So you're in a cycle here right now. You're in the middle of a cycle here as well. And yes, you are doing your best to moderate and to take action. And you are dealing with delays. And for some of you here, you could be dealing with a little bit of what feels like bad luck, but the wheel will spin upright when it's meant to here for you. So don't let the hurdles and the roadblocks, slow you down. And I don't see you doing that because the rams, we're going to ramp forward. We're going to get forward. And somebody here too could be dealing with the fact that there was some sort of self-sabotage, which is now kind of coming back around in the past. And it could have been in the form of communications here for some of you, again, with somebody from your past. Now we're going to go to your obstacles and hurdles here. Obstacle for you, you're coming out of something. And for somebody here, it's coming out of a time of feeling alone. There could be somebody here within a friend group or relationship here where you have been feeling alone. You've been feeling as if everyone else is celebrating without you, that you're left out in the cold, that you don't have anyone here as well. You're healing yourself with the Five of Pentacles there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And it's really kind of just picking up the pieces, even though, again, you're dealing with these delays here, unfinished business. For some of you feeling as if you don't have enough money right now as well. And I can see too, trying to stay positive for some of you here too. Even though you've been feeling a little bit down and out, again, you do have Jupiter here for you. Good luck, expansion, and it will happen at the right time. But also Jupiter, it expands anything that it touches. So if a lot of you are going through this process of you felt left out, you're healing yourself, it can also expand those feelings and make them feel even bigger. But you're coming out of something here. You're coming out of something where you felt left out in the cold, and again, not somebody not talking to you, and kind of too, it can also have a feeling of everyone else is succeeding and I'm left out here. And I am picking up here for somebody not listening to your intuition as well. Now we're gonna carry on here because you can power through and get through that, but it's carrying on even though you've been through some tough times here. And yeah, it's a toughie, but let's go to what you've achieved so far. That's the next one we need for you. So what have the Aries achieved thus far? All right. Well, so oh, weird. Okay. Right. We're still here, Aries. All right. There's some sort of life lesson that needs to be learned here because you got the high priest, the Hierophant here that is crossing you, the number 5. There's definite change here that is taking place. 2 5s and 2 5s here also equal a 10. There is a delay, but there's a delay in this completion because you're doing some of the work right now. And this could be a marriage that is going through it here as well. A marriage that is going through some tough times. And I could be picking up here for someone there is fear, and again, not trusting your intuition on this one, or it's a little bit murky there as well. And with the high priest, for a lot of you here, you want to rebel. You don't want to do like the tried and true thing. You want to veer off and go a different course. And it's all about learning some sort of life lesson here with the high priest that is crossing you, what you've achieved so far. It's like you're almost there too, and it's all about learning on a higher level, And for some of you, you could be considering, tapping into your spirituality, your religion, or a different form of religion here as well. Possibly for some of you, questioning some sort of guide, mentor that has been in your life here as well. 2. And again, for some of you, this could be about a marriage here. I have a light that's like flickering on and off, so hope that's not bothersome to you. It happens. We're going to keep rolling. So now let's go over to your attraction and relationships. But there is some sort of lesson to be learned in all of this. And I do see also that's why you are diving in deep here as well within yourself and balancing ego and the emotions with the Temperance card. And then if you look at the 2 pillars as well with the High Priest there, some sort of balance going on here for sure. The yin, the yang, the positive, the negative, 2 people here as well. Somebody studying here as well. And relationships and attractions for the Aries. Let's see what's going on now. What's the theme in that? There is unhappiness that is taking place here. Unfulfilled emotional dreams that have not come true. And there is a relationship that is going through it here, a romantic relationship. And you got another 10 that's in reversal right underneath the medicine wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. You got the 10 of Cups in reversal. So there is emotional unsatisfaction here. There is a partnership that is going through it, definitely. I could see for somebody, that's maybe why you wanted to veer out and find another person, a third party here, maybe add something in and it didn't necessarily work out. You were trying to maybe do maybe some sort of open relationship, maybe some sort of like polyamorous thing here, and it veered the wrong place. But emotional unfulfillment here. And for some of you here too, it's like your wishes haven't come true. Again, there's delays here. There's delays that you are dealing with and unfinished business. And there is some sort of lesson to be learned here. And it's balancing everything out and diving deep within and not letting this delay slow you down. And the fact that you haven't had your wish come true exactly just yet. And again, there could be somebody that is going through it. At home, again, within a partnership or just with yourself here too, Aries, just kind of feeling as if not completely satisfied. We're going to go over to your work and your communication next. What's going on at work with your communication? What's going on here? Yeah, these 2 10s. You're working on something though. All right, work and communication is good for you here. And you got the Queen, you got the Empress, which is like the Queen of Pentacles is like a mini Empress, and underneath directly in the middle of these 2 is the 5 of Pentacles. You're coming out of something here, and you got the Empress, which is Venetian energy. That's a major arcana card here too, and it's very loving energy, very supportive. The mother, so communication, repairing communication with a mother figure here, and there is love and stability. And especially for some of you, you know, doing the work here, that are doing the work, there it's all about like everything you touching turning to gold. So again, don't let these delays get you down. Just keep moving forward. And I know the majority of you will keep doing that, Aries, because you're a cardinal sign. You keep pushing. You keep pushing regardless. And this prosperity and abundance and healing yourself is right here for you. The Empress is kind of like a balm on the situation, on a balm. Again, Taurus, Libra energy, Venetian energy, the mother, stable, earthy energy as well. For some of you here too, possibly getting in touch with the earth if you can, like, you know, go outside or be around plants or animals here as well. And even though for somebody that is possibly going through it with a mother figure here, still very, very supportive, very loving. And it's kind of what I'm getting for somebody, even though you're going through like a rough patch here, it's just, there's still a lot of love and support. And the Empress, things are in flux here for you, but it can be a very abundant and prosperous time, especially doing the work and communicating. And for somebody here too, really, really trusting your intuition. And I'm sensing here somebody doesn't necessarily maybe want to listen to that because possibly it's scary in a sense or something here. Now let's see what you've achieved thus far. Or excuse me, we already did that. Well, that was the one. I'm looking at the High Priest. My bad. We're going to go to what's hidden from you, Aries. So it's right underneath the High Priest here. And you have a few major arcana cards here, Aries. So it's a universal shift here that is taking place for you. So let's see. The Seven of Swords. Okay, so I do sense within a love relationship here that there is some like two timing. There is possibly some lying, some scheming, some going behind the back here with the Seven of Swords. But for all of you here, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. There is, what is hidden here is there is some sort of there is someone or within yourself here. It's either you or somebody else around you, and you will know that is not being honest, not being truthful, trying to bamboozle and swindle, and trying to get away with something, And for some of you, I could see that it could possibly be you not wanting to possibly listen to your an actual guide, a spirit guide, the guide within yourself, because it is right underneath the High Priest that is crossing the Seven of Swords. Being honest with the situation, trusting your instincts. And others of you, I am seeing within a romantic partnership here, there could be lying and possibly cheating, infidelity going on here, two timing behind your back, and just being aware of that, really. Let's get another one for this, just to give you some more clarity here. Hitting stuff. All right, you have the Knight of Swords that is crossing the Seven of Swords, taking action on this situation. So now, if this is you that is not being truthful, trying to swindle, backstab, not being honest, this is you taking action and being honest with yourself here, with the Knight of Swords crossing you. If this is another individual here, a quick message coming in. And even though if maybe you don't want to hear it, Aries, it's going to be the best for you to absorb that message, because the Knight of Swords indicates can indicate a message coming in, and very, very quickly, and it's crossing you. So it could be for some of you, you don't really see this coming, or you're just, what? There's somebody lying, or that's been happening. Again, trust your instincts on this. And it's taking action on this situation. And underneath the deck right now, you have the Ten of Swords in reversal. So it's getting over for somebody here the fact that there has been backstabbing and lies and betrayal here, and coming up from feeling at the absolute bottom. But it's another 10. There is completion taking place here, but there's delays. There is delays because you're in the middle of a cycle here. Now we're going to go to the last card here, Aries. So let's see what represents your world, your physical self here, the root of the tree of life. But you have some good stuff here, though. You do have some good stuff. Oh, and look at this. The root of this, very nice. You're going to love it. You have the Page of Pentacles. If I can grab it here. Okay, dealing with some technical difficulties. I had a light flickering on and off, and then here we go. But we're rolling with it, right? Right, Aries. I'm using like your Mars, like your RAM. I'm just gonna keep powering through. So thank you for letting me absorb that here. And as the root of your reading, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Very lovely, being on the right track. For some of you here, you could be receiving an apology as well here. Others of you, this is a fresh burst here. The pages always bring in a youthful energy here. And the Page of Pentacles is focused on their money. They're focused on their material items, on their success. It's being on the right path here. And I love that it's right, it's the root of this. Right next to the Empress here. And again, for somebody going through it with a mother figure, whether that's you or you're the child, vice versa, repairing that as well, because there is love here as well too with the Empress. And just for all of you too here in general, it's doing the work and seeing what can come to fruition after that. And again, an apology coming in here as well for some of you, and staying focused too, regardless of all this other stuff you got coming on here. Learning this lesson, this higher learning lesson that the High Priest is crossing you with as well, and continuing to moderate and balance the ego, the emotion, and take action after going within too. And underneath the deck here, you got the Five of Swords. This has been a time of feeling defeated with the Five of Swords. Again, change and disruption is happening here. And for some of you, again, you are coming out of something a little bit harder, a little bit darker and deeper than others. But again, this is, you take from all of this what works for you. I'm seeing a lot of different things here. And the Five of Swords too can have the feeling of defeat, but also not wallowing in that. I don't want to stay in this defeat. We're moving forward. Others of you too, whether this is you or somebody else around you, a feeling as if you or someone else had their back turned on, or you turned your back on somebody else here. But it's getting through that. And underneath that, you got the Page of Cups. So there's a new experience that is taking place, filled with joy, curiosity, emotions being like stirred up, but like excitement, like butterflies here, being excited, being curious. And the page again is youthful, like a breath of fresh air here as well. All right, Aries, what a great reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you got out of that reading what it is you came for and then some. And two, Aries, just know that I'm always here for you. I'm sending you all the good vibes. So you take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.